it happens every day when I see work. We just had a big report out today. It's causing some congressmen to react. There are probably going to be hearings going on. I feel like that's what's happening. We are doing work that does catalyze change, is the words we like to use, but it's true. So every time I see one of our reports come out, and I know from behind the scenes what it takes to keep a staff. We're now with interns and fellows, about 50 people. What it takes to keep 50 people working and focused on this work is huge. So I kind of understand, that's what I'm most proud of, that we're able to do that. We're in a strong position. We're solid. You know, we're able to do this work at a really good level. And then what I'm proudest of is when I see that work going out, whichever the project. There's so much need for investigative work, for what I call watchdog journalism, accountability journalism, that I think it's great that there are more centers popping up all over the place. The center is 20 years old. We're one of the first that was set up. You know, I can see us collaborating with all of the other ones that are already there, doing work in some ways together. We're different than anyone else because we do work not only in every state, but here in Washington. We're based in DC. Most of them aren't. We also do work internationally with the International Consortium of Investigative Journalists. So we work a little differently than the others. Well, I talk about the importance of watchdog journalism, of investigative journalism, that we are the people who hold those in power accountable. We're about transparency. I give that overall framework. And then I talk about the work we do, which is really the gold standard of investigative journalism, because we do the hard fact-checking, writing, reporting, editing, libel review, again, to make sure we're right when we come out with a report. And it holds up. It sticks. I mean, this is really quality work when we do it on any subject that we happen to tackle, internationally, nationally, or at every state level. So I explain how we work, what we do, and then I talk about the impact of our work. I think we fit into it really well, because what all of this new world needs is real content that's factual, that's based on documents and data, that's verified information, that's gathered, collected, written, edited, libel reviewed, checked, and then made available on all the formats and all the platforms that you mentioned. And that's what the center does. We do that work. It can be distributed in any which way, by all of the other platforms and even other news organizations. But what it takes is doing the content, getting that content, making sure it's right, and then making it public. "20 years is a very long time, but when Chuck started it, I mean, Chuck Lewis began the Center for Public Integrity. He wanted it to be doing the investigative work that it's doing, and I think, you know, he didn't imagine the internet. I know in the next 20 years, this will become the most important platform for all kinds of work. So, and the center is extremely well placed to be just being, you know, a digital investigative news organization of record here in Washington, and that people will know the name, will be much more visible. They'll be seeing us on their television, hearing us on their radios, reading us on the web, reading us in their newspaper, and our work will be going everywhere. That's, it seems to me, just a continuation of what we're doing right now, only bigger, better, stronger.